Hey everyone, this is JT Long here with Long Sales Agency. We're here doing our first video blog. We're going to be going through our controls lab. Each week we'll have one of these video blogs out, whether it's going through a different area in our office or it's going through a different product. Today we're going to touch a little bit on our in-light system. Our in-light system can be wired or wireless. It also can be networked through our NECY gateway. Some other advantages to the NECY gateway is it was actually produced by a company called Distech, which is out of Canada. They're a building automation company. So what this gateway allows us to do is we can connect in our lighting and also our building automation equipment all together under one platform. Pretty neat system. We'll be going through more detail with this as we go on. In our next section it's going to be our in-light device area. So what we have is we have every in-light device that Acuity makes. We have every wireless, wired, anything that you can imagine. What this allows us to do is we can pull these products off the shelf using pre-wired power packs on fixtures and pre-made Cat5 cables to connect into systems. You can actually see what you're going to get before it is installed in your space. Or if you just have an idea that you want to see how it all controls together, we can put that all together here, do the programming and everything for you right in front of you. Another thing that we do offer is we offer toolkits to put together your Cat5 connections. So we do suggest going with the pre-made cables, but if you have some crazy runs or if you want to do your own cables, we have cable here and toolkits with connectors to allow us to go through that process here at Long Sales. Next section is we have these desktops set up. These desktops are used for those people that want to go and they want to do their locally hosted rooms. So this would be plugging into the system in the room, discovering the devices, and then going and programming them. This is great for contractor salesmen, distributor salesmen, and end users. This area here can be very beneficial for yourself gaining advantages out there in the marketplace. So for our next area, for our controls lab, is we have different boards set up in this area of the room that have different setups on them, whether it's a classroom. This one's going to represent our in-light wireless panel. And what we also have is we have fixtures that have the in-light wired inside of them. So as we go around, you'll see that each different area has something a little different to it. So our next area is going to be our DMX with tunable white using our Fresco architectural switch. More details to come with that later. The next area we show in-light using our tunable white technology and with our static technology here. As you can see, all these connect together by Cat5, in the fixture, out the fixture to a switch. Our next area represents a classroom. So what we're able to do is we have our front of class, our back of class. So we're able to show different situations that we can do in a classroom. Again, we'll be going through more information later on. Our last board here, we have our ARP panel. So this panel is going to be great for any of your exterior, your corridors, public spaces, anything like that. It's usually going to take a time clock. Acuity just came out with this awesome pre-digital time clock. So what this is able to do is we can have this remote mounted or mounted inside of the ARP itself, and this will give us that time clock function that we need. If we're going to a network system, as you saw before, we'll need one of these NECYs. So we have a wired up NECY here at Long Sales that we can come in and we can do all the programming or anything like that. Additional information when it comes to in-light and the advantages that you could have as a customer of the in-light system is the fact that we do all of our own programmings. So what the advantages there is we don't charge as much as the factory since we don't have as much travel time. Also, we're able to be on the job site. We can be there from the start to the end. We will be there for you even in a year or two down the road. If you get a call and saying, hey, our control system's going haywire, you know that you can call us and we can be there. So we're going to be there. We're going to take care of the jobs and everything else. So I want to thank everybody for joining us for our first video blog. Be expecting one a week from us. Please come back and check in. I want to point out that Kendall Long is going to be doing the production on this. So he's going to be cutting and editing and adding in all the music. So I appreciate everybody. We'll hope to see you next week.